The last year I had a really important biochemistry exam. Um, the night before, my friends invited me and go out. I went with them. The next day, I arrived to the exam. I I tried to resolve the exam. I could not in the end. Now I think if I had not gone out with my friends, I would have staying home studying. I have staying home. I had staying home. I would haven't passed the exam with a good grade. Also, I had the chance to repeat that day. I would I would stay home if my friends came to pick me up again in a similar situation. The try to the river. The last semester, my friends and I decided to go to river. This is why I had the sunny day. And we are excited. We packed food, drinks, and beer, and sweet drinks, and drove about 2 hours outside the city. When we was the river was beautiful, badass. The water was clear and cool. We saw and played and have grand day and grand day. But we made one mistake. Uh, we didn't check the water for the cats. Um, Dark clowns apparent before we could gather our things. It started to rain heavily. We run to the car by were completely swacked. The rose black turned mother and spirit to had to drive very slowly. We got home our our hours later, cold and tired. Now I think we we had checked the weather forecasts. We would have closed another day. I wouldn't have gotten shocked, and we would have enjoyed it the river much more. Trip to Cali. A few months ago, I needed to travel to Cali to visit my family. I had bound my bus ticket in advance, and the bus was shooked to leave on the 8 p.m. I thought I have plenty of time. The afternoon, I went out and tried to say goodbye. We had lunch, then went to coffee and some juice few white. When I looked at my watch, it was already and 7:30 p.m. and was still across the city. I ran the bus terminal, but the traffic was terrible. Arrived at 18:15 p.m. The bus had already left. I stopped watching the empty platform, feeling frustrated and disappointed. I had to call my family and tell them I could make it. I brought a new ticket for the next morning. I spent the night a friend house. Now I think I had lost track of time. I would have missed the bus. I would have arrived in Cali that some night and I would have broken up at my family house. But the thing I had coaching that bus I would have run into my old friend at the terminal the next the next morning. We haven't sent the each other the years, and we spent world bus trip talking. It was wonderful. So I hadn't missed the bus. I would have reconnected with her. Sometimes delays happen for the reason. Now, whenever I travel, remind myself if I haven't a bus to catch, I will leave early. But if